2020 landed me a big surprise. Our bacon and cream-laden carbonara is said to be not carbonara at all. Well, at least not in the traditional sense. I've been watching the YouTube channel Vincenzo's Plate, and he's adamant about keeping carbonara in its original form, made with Pecorino Romano and Guanciale. I've been curious about what authentic carbonara tastes like. Basically, Guanciale is Italian sisig.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We start our traditional carbonara with Pecorino Romano cheese. While this isn't as hard to find, what was a bit of a challenge was getting my hands on guanciale or cured pork cheeks from Italy. These two main ingredients plus eggs and noodles, and that's it. A real simple dish is what they say. We start off with 3 whole eggs, and for a creamy texture, you can add 2 more egg yolks. We mix in 100 grams of grated pecorino cheese, and we beat the eggs as if we were making some omelets. Once done, we start preparing our guanciale. Slice the guanciale into bite-sized cubes with a good mix of the meat and the fat. Just enough for you to still get a chewy texture when you serve the dish. If you can't find guanciale, pancetta is said to be an acceptable replacement. Before cooking the guanciale, I make sure that I've started boiling water for my pasta. Once you've thrown your pasta into the pot, you can start cooking the meat, as these two would generally be finished at the same time. We cook the guanciale until lightly brown, and having sweat off some of its fat as the oil for our sauce base. Make sure to take note of the printed cooking time of your noodles. Since I prefer my noodles to be al dente, I remove the noodles 1 minute before the recommended cooking time. I don't even drain the noodles on a strainer, and instead transfer it directly into the pan, since we do need a bit of that pasta water for the sauce. Mix in the pasta with the guanciale and coat the noodles with all that yummy fat. Once done, turn off your stove. Time to put in the eggs mixed with cheese. It's crucial that you mix this in warm enough for the eggs to cook, but not hot enough that your sauce turns into scrambled eggs. Evenly coat your noodles in the pan and add more pasta water should you want more of that saucy finish. Add ground pepper to finish, and you're set. Hey everyone, what we've done today is we've tried to cook original authentic carbonara at home. So if you're watching this, Vincenzo, I hope I've done you right. So how did you like preparing our little experiment today?
I thought it was easier than what I'd expect because we used very minimal ingredients. So.
Isn't that because you don't even cook at all?
No, I do cook at home for your information.
So let's dig in.
Okay, let's try it at the same time.
Yeah. What we are glad to be able to do is make this no cream carbonara still creamy. I got a good roll of pasta, if you could call it that. A nice piece of guanciale right there. So cheers. How do you like it?
I like it.
Like it.
Well, now I can taste the cracked pepper. It's coming through as the last aftertaste. I like it. It's quite salty, but like a nice kind of salty from the cheese.
Okay.
Pecorino cheese isn't sweet. Like there's no hint of sweetness from the cheese, just salty.
I wouldn't really eat pecorino by itself. It seems that it goes well as a cooking
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually when you eat cheeses from a charcuterie board, right, you can taste it like...
There's depth.
Yes, sometimes some cheeses taste florally.
Yeah.
It's a bit sweet, but this one is just... It smells like blue cheese, but then when you taste it, it's just salty.
Yeah, it doesn't have a complicated cheese flavor, and it's very salty. What I liked about it is the burst of pork.
Yeah.
you have the pork bursting in your mouth with the fat because guanciale is quite fatty. To be honest, for me, it tastes more like chicharron or local pork rinds rather than bacon.
I also like the chewiness of the guanciale.
Yep.
It adds to the texture of the whole dish.
In the YouTube videos that I came across, especially with Vincenzo, he's not really anti-bacon because of the flavor, but he doesn't like bacon because, store-bought bacon because it doesn't have a bite. It doesn't have that texture.
And it's usually flat, right? Unless you're using the thick cut. But then even the thick cut bacon, it's not chewy.
Yeah,
it's
because
just soft, right?
It's the fact that's used from the pig cheek. So basically, guanciale is Italian sisig.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Like my cheeks.
And when you said chicharron or pork rinds, it's not smoky like bacon or pancetta. That's why sisig. I like it. After you taste it, so the initial flavor is salty, right? Saltiness from the cheese, from the guanciale. And then the aftertaste is the cracked peppers. That's why I like it.
Yeah. So guys, like I said, it's rather salty and I think it would do well with some wine pairing.
Kind of salty,
Yeah, it's not like MSG salty like you would find probably in restaurants.
The flavors, very simple. But I guess that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't have a heavy cream taste that regular or the more conventional carbonara that served everywhere would taste like.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say, because usually when you have the Filipino version of carbonara, which uses cream, after a while it's very heavy, like the mouthfeel, the flavor because of the cream. So this one, it's not. That's why I said it's not overpowering.
So to put this authentic carbonara together, it cost me around 300 pesos. To put something that's truly Italian, I hope. So what do you think? Is it worth it? Or would you rather make carbonara made out of bacon and cream?
So I think it depends on the mood, right? I mean, or what your palate is calling you to eat. I mean, I don't think we can compare it. I mean, yes, it's the same name practically, carbonara, just different.
Anyway, we're not Italian.
Exactly. But that's why I think it's very handy to know the recipe for this. So I think it's worth it. Very worth it. If you're in the mood to, I don't know, like feel like you're in Italy or something. Nice, it's nice.
At least we got her convinced today, guys. If you remember last time, she did not take a liking to my butter-aged steak. So as always, how would you rate this carbonara?
Out of 10, I think a 9.
A 9. That's pretty good. Yeah.
9. What about you?
Same with me. Around the 9.
Wow. Anyway, so that's that.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that YouTube can suggest similar videos from myself or other videos out there that have similar content. And I'd like to thank again Jonessa for joining me. We finally cooked something that she liked, guys.